Hello guys, what's up? It's Arthur here. Today I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Qiqi. As you guys probably already know, he got a buff in his Plunge attack. Yeah, exactly. I think before the buff, first of all guys, I want to say that everything we have in this website here is Genshin Honey World. This is a really nice website. You can find all information here, even for characters that are not released yet, like XIAO and the bosses you're gonna need to kill to increase XIAO's talents and sorry, not talents, his level. You can find everything here, but mostly this site is accurate, but this can be like this can change, you know, this can still change. I think for before 2 or 3 days it was 113 or 115, I'm not sure. I know that he got like a 5% increase here, and here I think a 13% increase at level 6, which is really great, because when XIAO uses his ultimate, his elemental burst, he's gonna be doing lots of plunge damage, and this is really high here. Let's say 300 attack, and you're gonna get easily with him like 2k attack, because he's gonna be your main DPS. You're gonna be wanting to use a nice level 80 or more weapon on him, so let's say a 2k attack. This is gonna be here 6k damage without any multipliers, without critical, without animal buffs, without anything, you know. So this is really insane. And I also want to talk a little bit today. I'm just gonna make a short video about some really nice supports and things you could be running with XIAO and why. In terms of support, XIAO, when he uses his elemental burst, he loses HP. It's not a big deal. I think he's gonna lose like 500 or something HP per second, but you still want to have a healer, because I mean, if you are just running around the world heal and killing these mobs from this stuff here, like these mobs here, you probably don't need a healer. I mean, you should be fine. You can just teleport to the statue anyways, but in Abyss or in hard counters, you're gonna be wanting a healer. So the best healers from him, I would say, is Qiqi, because you can use his E. You have Qiqi E's to heal you, you have the burst damage, and you still have Qiqi's passive on level 60. When you hit a mob with this, you can just change to XIAO, do like 2 or 1 plunge attack, and you are full again, you know. So Qiqi is just great because you use his E. You can see that the heals is still there. You just healed my Albedo. My Qiqi is just level 60. She's using a 3-star weapon, and she can heal a lot. And she has a high attack, as you guys can see, at level 60. So she's gonna be a really great support healer for XIAO. Another healer you can use is Barbara. Everybody has Barbara. She's a free-to-play unit. You probably have some constellations on her. I mean, I know she's not the most loved character in this game, but she's nice, you know. You can use her E. You use less stamina when you're with her E active. She has a burst heal if you need, and with this here, the E is gonna last 5 seconds more. And if you do have some constellations on her, she's nice, you know. She's great. So if you don't have any other healers, you can use her as well, because again, you can proc the E and change character. So this is gonna be nice for XIAO as well. You can also use Bennet. I mean, Bennet is just insane. You just need to get a higher base attack weapon on Bennet. Like, I use this one because this is the highest base attack weapon I have with 44. So you just need base attack and energy charge. That's all. That's everything you need. So right now my Bennet is sitting at 657 attack. So his ultimate is gonna give me almost this or a little bit more than this of attack, which is huge. And energy charge. Look how much energy charge I have. I'm actually using 2 energy charge sets on him, because I mean, you want to get a little bit of HP because his heals scales of HP, but Bennet is just amazing, you know. He probably fits in everything. He's a SS tier unit. He heals you, he gives you attack, he can provide you cleans with his ultimate, he can provide you pyro damage, so to break some shields. So really great unit as well. Amazing unit. Another unit you can be using with him is Xingqiu. I think Xingqiu is also great with XIAO, but you need to pay attention a little bit, because when you use Xingqiu's ultimate, you can just proc his ultimate by using auto attacks, you know. So if you use Xingqiu's ultimate right here, I don't have him currently in my team, but as soon as you use his ultimate, you need to be using auto attacks to proc the sword, the 3 swords. So what you're going to be wanting to do you're gonna want to plunge attack with Qiqi. So you want to plunge attack and then you want to do one attack and cancel. You don't want to plunge attack and just dash, you know, because otherwise you won't activate the swords, and the swords are really great. It's a huge damage. My Xingqiu again is a level 60. He just have like 1300 attack, and his swords when crits it procs like 2k or more, and it's 3 swords, so you have like a 6k support burst damage, which is insane, you know. You just want to get him a little bit critical rate, just get any random critical rate circlet, and you're just gonna be fine with him, you know. I do run Noblesse Oblige on him, so again it's gonna give XIAO 20% attack when he used, and these swords also reduce damage, you know. When you use the swords around you, it reduces damage, it heals you. So again, this guy is S tiers, he's really great. He can probably fit in every team, really great to use with Qiqi, you know. So I'm gonna be talking now about the animal characters, because as you guys probably know, Qiao's ultimate is gonna cost 80 energy, so it's really a lot. You're gonna be wanting to build a team to create energy for Qiqi, you know. And this guy provides lots of energy with his E, and like Bennet as well, but you want to Bennet as well because his E has just a short cooldown. As I said as well, Qiqi doesn't really provide lots of energy, but she's gonna be mainly your healer. You can also use Albedo with Qiqi. It's gonna be really amazing because you just proc the E, oh sorry, I used Qiqi's E. You just proc the E and you just change your Qiqi and plunge attack all the time, because plunge attack activates this stuff. Every 2 seconds, any damage you do here is gonna give this nice damage. And Albedo is really cheap unit to build, because you just, if you are on Constellation 0, like me, you just need to stack tons of defense, you know, and he get most of his defense by ascending here. If I ascend my Albedo to level 80, he's gonna get more than 1500 defense for sure, you know. Just try to get some archaic preta. I'm using like some pyro stuff, some pyro under stuff, just because it has critical damage and tons of defense. You just need on him critical hit a little bit, tons of critical damage and defense, you know. And which is good, his best in slot weapon is a 3-star weapon. I'm pretty sure everybody has this weapon to Refinement 5, which is great. You get 28% critical rate and a ton of critical damage, so really nice on him. And if you do have some constellations, just look at this here. Whenever Solar Isothermia with his E increases plunging attack damage by 30%. I mean, this is a huge boost for Qiqi. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you have him at Constellation 4, you should be using him with Qiqi. Another really great one, Fischl. If you have Fischl at 6/6, you can definitely put her in your team with Qiqi. She's an amazing with every unit, and she just procs the bird in camp, and boom, you change to your Qiqi and just do your plunge attack and do your stuff, and the bird is gonna be doing her thing, you know. He's staying all the time. Sadly, you can't, I'm not sure if you can proc Swirl with the bird. I still need to test it, but if you can proc this amazing passive of Fischl's level 60 here, this is so much damage here, guys. If you proc this with fire or water or ice, this is huge. This is huge here. Even though if you don't have Fischl on a Constellation 6, you can still use with this one here, because I mean, if Sucrose doesn't activate this, I wouldn't recommend Fischl, but if you have her at Constellation 6, she's just an amazing support for everybody. Whenever you get this here, this is one of the most busted constellations. Whenever you attack with the character, it doesn't need to be Fischl, the bird attacks together, and 30% of Fischl attacks is electrical damage. So right now she has 1500 and she has tons of electrical damage as well. So this is just huge, you know. I mean, of course, Venti I won't even talk about, and probably if you put Qiqi and Venti together, it's just gonna be easy. You probably can clean ABs just with the two of them. They're busted units, and with Venti you just pop the Q and you put everything together, then you just plunge attack. They're both animal, they put energy together, and Venti is the most OP unit in this game, I think so. This is my opinion. So another great unit, Sucrose, to create energy again, because she's animal. So if you have her Sucrose at Constellation 1, she's just gonna gives so much energy to Qiqi. It's not even funny, you know. And if you have Sacrificer's book, you just pop the E 3 times, and again, she can put the mobs together if you don't have Venti, and you need to group some mobs in Abyss, you can definitely use her. She's gonna be really, really nice with Qiqi as well. And lastly, I would recommend also Jin, because Jin is animal, she can create lots of energy. With her E, you just have like a 6 seconds cooldown, sorry guys, and it does tons of damage. She can heal amazing with this. And the best stuff, if you do have some constellations on her, Jin can provide the better animal debuff in the game until now. Look at this. Whenever the mobs are in her ultimate field, they have her animal decreased by 40%. 40%, guys. This is huge. This is huge. I know mostly people don't have Jin at C4 because he's on the, you can mostly guess Jin on this standard banner here, so she's not a raised character like Ganyu now, so you need to be really, really lucky to have her at Constellation 4 or Big Whale, you know. So, but again, she's gonna be just fine. If you have her Constellation 0, you can still use her as your support. She's great. Her ultimate gives you cleans, which is really, really important on Abyss, exception on floor 11 right now. It's really hard. If you have Jin, she makes it really, really easy, because, I mean, not really, really easy, but it helps you a lot because it imbues you with animals, so you don't take this energy, they don't take you energy, you know, when you are in the field. So she's just great. I mean, you can also work with the other stuff you have. For example, I wouldn't recommend to run Qiqi with Noels, because you have the shield, but you would need to have Noels at higher levels, and to heal with Noel you need to use her in camp. And like I said, Qiqi is a selfish unit. You want to have supports him that can use the E's or the ultimates and get out of the field. I mean, you can probably use Beidou as well, because whenever Beidou uses her ultimate, you can change characters. You have defenses, you have everything, so it's really nice. Not this one, this one. Look, and you're gonna be imbued with Electro, so you're just gonna be plunging attack and giving that nice throw damage. I mean, you just need to see what can help Qiqi out of the field, you know. For example, Lisa. I wouldn't run Lisa with Qiqi in any case, because her ultimate already takes lots of energy. She doesn't create lots of energy. You can run him with Kaya, or Kaya, or whatever, but these ones that I think they're the best supports for Qiqi. I think we are all excited about him. It's gonna be the live on 22, so we're gonna be knowing what is gonna be, if it's gonna be Qiqi first, if it's gonna be Hu Tao first. And so this is another info I want to tell you guys. On 22 this is gonna be the live in China, so we're gonna be knowing if it's really gonna be Qiqi on the 3rd February. I'm really excited, and I think everybody's waiting for Qiqi. And I also want to say that I said that I'm gonna be wanting to make a character guide for everybody in a really, really short video, like 5 minutes or something. But yesterday I just made one about Dialog, and I talked really fast. I talked most of the information, and this was already 10 minutes, you know. So it's really, really hard to make a guide in like 5 minutes. And right now I'm gonna try to improve my videos and make them better, make the quality better, and really, really bring good content, and not making one video every day. I'm gonna be probably just posting rubbish, because like I said, I'm working this week and I have school as well, so just gonna feel pressure to, oh, I need to make one video. So I'm just gonna try to make like 2 videos a week, 2 really good ones. I'm gonna be trying to bring Qiqi's information and stuff, because everybody's hyped about him. Hu Tao as well, I personally won't be pulling for her because I already have 2 really, really strong pyro units. But if you missed Klee and you don't have Dialog, she's gonna be an amazing DPS, guys. She's gonna be an amazing DPS, you know. So that's everything I have for you guys today. Hope you have a nice weekend, and see you around.